stay riding, ain't hiding, yeah. Stay hiding, ain't riding, yeah. Stay riding, stay riding.
Alright, what's happening, people? Oh, camera focus. Alright, what's going on, man? You know, it's JayMV. Checking in with y'all again, man. Been a couple days. Let's see. Went home for 3 days last week. So I cut my week short last week. Got home on Sunday. Came back out Wednesday. So what really happened? It was a short week, as I just mentioned. So short week, short check. Last guy only got 2 loads done on that check. That was that 2 meat loads. The first one with 2 stops to Walmart distribution centers, Budridge, Alabama, and Monroe, Georgia. That load paid about $2,300. My last load was, where did I pick that up at? Newnan, Georgia to Henderson, North Carolina, and that one paid, how much did that one pay? I don't want to get it wrong. That paid like a little over $1,000. I remember that my weekly total last week was, my gross revenue was $3,300. And both of those, shit, hold up, baby, hold up now. We got us a truck done jackknifed. Golly, man, I hope he's okay. Jeez. There y'all go. That's that proof right there. That shit ain't easy, man. It looked like that dude might have fell asleep. I don't know. That was pretty bad. Trailer was on his side. That looked bad, man. All we can do is hope and pray that he's okay. And at that point, it appears it was a single vehicle accident. We don't see the other cars, although the other cars may have been towed away. But it looks like that was a single vehicle accident, which leads me to believe he was either fell asleep behind the wheel or some type of medical issue arose. So yeah, like I said, we can just hope for the best, pray for the best for that guy, that driver, he or she. Back to my topic. $3,300 in revenue. About $2,400 in expenses. And a large part of that was I kind of messed up with my fueling for the first time. Won't make that mistake again. It's another motto I live by is never make the same mistake twice. That load I picked up in Newnan was from Georgia to North Carolina. I checked the fuel prices in North Carolina and in Georgia where I was at. I didn't check the fuel prices in South Carolina. I had a lot going through my mind trying to figure out how I was going to work out my hours to get to the delivery on time, which is another part of the story we'll get to. And how, if I have enough time to get home after I made the delivery. But anyways, fuel in Georgia was like $2.60, $2.65, and it was the same in North Carolina. So I went ahead and topped my tanks off before I picked the load in Georgia. Of course, I'm driving through South Carolina and I noticed that all the fuel is $2.25 per gallon. So that's a 40-cent difference on the fuel. Because I had a half a tank when I filled up. So I could have just drove to South Carolina and just filled up there. Would have saved myself, I wouldn't say no less than $80, probably $100. But I ended up stopping for fuel in South Carolina because I had to put some fuel in the reefer. And I went ahead and topped my tanks off again because I used up a little over a quarter tank to get to that point in South Carolina. I just went ahead and topped it off because the fuel was cheap. So I spent more on fuel than I needed to. But anyways, I came home with a profit of $860 last week. So 4 days of work, 2 loads, 1,500 total miles, $860 in net profit after all was said and done. So I mean that's not bad. It's a far cry from that $3,600 week. That's the 500 bonus, but not bad. So okay, so I'm running that load up there, and I run out of drive time when I get literally 3 miles away. So I pretty much just drove there the last 3 miles illegally. I drove and parked there and slept for about 2 or 3 hours. The appointment time was 4:45. I got there about 12:45, 1 o'clock. I thought I had used all my hours. What I didn't realize is that after I had drove the last 3 miles illegally and parked, about 30 minutes, 40 minutes went by, and then my clock gave me another hour. I don't know why. And if I had just stayed on the side of the road for 30 minutes, I would have got an hour back and I could have drove there legally. So I don't really understand what happened because I think I didn't look at my 14-hour clock. I was just looking at my drive time. I didn't look at my 14-hour clock. But, you know, like I said, you live and you learn. You gotta make mistakes to learn it, bro. When you're doing things on your own. So, won't make that mistake again either. And then when it was time for me to leave, because I got up earlier than I thought, I woke up at 3 thinking I overslept, drove to the Walmart, or drove, a quarter mile down the road to the Walmart distribution center. I get there at 3:45, 4 o'clock. I'm thinking I'm late. And they're like, oh no, your appointment is 4:45. I was like, oh shit, I don't know why. I just had a lot on my mind, I guess. But they let me in early, got it delivered. My time had came back, and I was kind of confused as how this off-duty driver was because I was empty and I was driving home. The drive home from Henderson, North Carolina was about 160 miles. So I'm just trying to go home right now. I pull over and wait for a little bit, wait for 8 hours to see if it can get some time back. It doesn't. And so I turned off-duty driving. I drive until it basically tells me I can't drive anymore. And I just logged out of the Qualcomm and just drove. I got a message from my log auditor that was like, yeah, you need to stay logged into the Qualcomm at all times, even when you're on home time. And I'm like, I don't feel like sitting around for 5-6 hours to go home to drive on drive time. I don't need to. I'm off duty. I'm just literally using the truck for personal convenience to get my ass back home. So that's one of the luxuries I'm looking forward to when down the line, the next 2 or 3 years, when I can buy my own truck. I don't have to worry about shit like that. When I'm done with my driving, actually for loads, driving for money, to earn money, when I'm just trying to get home or something like that, I don't have to answer to the damn Qualcomm and a log auditor. So, yeah, started this week off. Left out Wednesday. It's currently Sunday. passing through Kentucky, about to be in Ohio. Grabbed the load when I left home from Williamsburg, Virginia. Beer load, ran into Memphis, Tennessee. That load paid about $940. Load I got now picked up in Arkansas, Jonesboro, Arkansas. Taking this up to Streetsboro, Ohio. And this one is paying about $1,100, which is only going to bring my weekly total up to just over $2,000. I believe it's $2,036. So my fleet manager is actually on a mini vacation. He's taking about 4 or 5 days off. So I had to holler at the guy that's filling in for him. He sent out a message to all of the drivers whose fleet he's covering for, and told us to basically contact him, as soon as possible, any concerns or questions, to get them taken care of as quickly as possible. So I hit him up yesterday, like, this load delivers Monday morning at 3 a.m. I need a load Monday after I'm done with this load, probably about 5 or 6 in the morning. I need a load that I can pick up and deliver, preferably by Monday night, but no later than Tuesday by noon, early afternoon, because payroll closes at 4 p.m., so you got to have all your paperwork submitted by 4 p.m. in order to get it on that pay cycle, the current pay cycle. I told him I need a load that I can be delivered really quick because I need more revenue for the week, so I can, make money. Whatever he can get me is going to be a straight profit load. Because as of right now, I'm only going to profit about between 150 and 250. It's looking like one of those weeks again, like the one I had several weeks before. He told me, he pretty much told me he's going to try to make it happen. He'll let me know when he gets something pre-planned for me. So hopefully he can give me something I can pick up Monday, get delivered by Tuesday, by noon on Tuesday, and hopefully it's paying in the range of $600 to $900. That combined with a little bit of profit I have right now will bring me up to about $800-900, maybe $1,000. That's that, man. This is just combine everything together. This is a ride with JayMV session combined with a recap session, weekly recap session from the last week, and we just rolling now. So I'll be getting back at y'all in a couple of days. Another video, actual thorough recap video. We'll see how it goes. I basically broke down next week's pay for y'all already, because it's pretty much over. This load and then whatever I can get on Monday. But nonetheless, I'll bring a recap video, break down the numbers in that one about what I made this week, the week coming off of 3 days at home. Run for this week, run for next week, go back home and gear for the Super Bowl. Stay home for about 4 days, maybe 5. Then at that point, I bring my brother-in-law out down to Springfield, Missouri, so he can go to the orientation and start the training up with me, and we'll be going from there. So that's it for this video, man. Y'all know it's your man JayMV. As always, I know what it is. Do what you gotta do now, so you can do what you want to do later, man. The grind never stops.
Yeah, stay riding, yeah, stay riding.